Last time,
the girls were transported to a strange but kind of familiar world. The musketeers managed to navigate modern transportation in the city of Denver, but failed to keep out of trouble with the locals and the police. The group also discovers that their magic does not work in this new world, and Gallexy is distraught that Boom, her adorable flesh golem corgi, may be lost forever.
Why couldn't the pony sing a lullaby? She was a little hoarse.
That's funny.
Dungeons and Dragons and Daughters.
all right, welcome everyone to another long overdue episode of Dungeons and Dragons and Daughters. We are a 5th edition actual play D&D podcast. I am Kurt, Daddy the Dungeon Master, and to my left we have
Sam, who plays Mimi, our favorite elf druid, and the leader of the 3 musketeers. And to my left we have
Birdie, who plays Gallexy, the elven wizard, who you cannot forget has an adorable corgi named Boom, who is the best. And to my left we have
Fat Deb!
played by
Your mom!
No,
Wait, what?
Jill.
Jill.
It's been a very long time since we recorded last. So like last time, we had 12 more reviews. Thank you so much, but I'm not going to be able to read all of them. So a quick shout out to everyone that gave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. Keep them coming in, and my apologies if I don't get to read out the details. But no nickname, Rick_D, D&D Enjoyer, Fruit Loop 3.0, Cloud Leopard 965, D&D&d, Random Kid I saw at Target, Forest Girls 08, Senior Seals, DM Abby, Cloud Cat MC, and FDDND. Thank you so much for the 5-star reviews. Couple highlights from the reviews I will talk about. Apparently, some folks aren't a fan of Mr. Bokbok, and they want him to be killed.
What?
Okay,
And-
I was a little nervous there because you keep looking at me, and so I thought you were going to say not a fan of Fat Deb, and then want to kill me.
Someone did
So-
mention how they were not a fan of Fat Deb at the beginning, and they're like, I know, insanity, love her now. Now.
How many episodes in?
Okay, why?
And we got two more votes for Gallexy to be the leader.
Oh, okay. This is a lot, I know. One, why would you want Mr. Bokbok dead? He is a beautiful creature, and
He's got the best voice ever.
exactly. And
That's probably why they want him
yeah,
dead.
Probably.
that's probably.
Maybe we should have a reboot on his voice, like, you know, a reboot, like, not him being scrawny, you know, just him being buff and has a deep voice.
I'm buff, buck. And then number 2, I am the
Hi,
true leader.
I'm Mr. Bokbok.
Oh, gosh.
Ew. Don't do that voice,
Next.
please. Never do that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Who wants to play D&D?
Yeah!
Woohoo!
I need more excitement here.
I said woohoo.
Yeah!
Thank you.
Let's get
All
this
right.
party started.
Jill, kick us off. What happened last time?
Can you insert the crickets noise?
I can.
You should. That's what was going on in my head right there.
All right. So the 3 of you had been teleported into the past, but it was a futuristic looking city and mountainous desert area that you had gotten into. You did manage to have a cab called, which turned out to be a limousine.
I thought it was the future.
It is the future, but it's also the past for your 3 characters. It's the future for your in real life person.
Oh.
But it's the past for your characters.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Thank you.
You found out that you were in an area called Denver, a very large metropolitan area full of modern flying vehicles and robots, but a little dirty, a little filthy. Like lots of smog and clouds and pollution, and not a lot of nature and trees in the area. You had convinced the driver of the limo to take you to the quote-unquote restricted area where you met a very nice security guard who I believe Fat Deb was trying to charm into taking you all home with him because you had no place to stay. He directed you to a nearby hotel for you to potentially stay at, and on the way there, a street rat successfully stole your unicorn butt backpack and ran off with it, but you quickly caught up with the street rat, got your backpack back, and when you started questioning the youth, they started screaming for an adult, and that is when the police showed up, and that's where we are going to start. You are on the street, on the wet, dirty, smoggy street. Up above you, you can see skyscrapers and very tall buildings that you can't see the top of because of how far they go up into the clouds, into the air pollution. And there is neon streaming lights coming off of virtually every building in the area. Some are flickering, half damaged. Some of them are bright. Some of them seem to be shining out 3D holograms of company logos like Atari and other, like Sony and other electronics companies that are out there. And these 4 police officers get out of their cars that have pulled up, and they have pulled out what look sort of like in the shape of the pistols that you've seen with the musketeers, but they are a kind of pistol that you have never seen before.
Paintball guns.
And one other thing that you did notice is that every single one of them is carrying a mace that looks very much like Fat Deb's, and that's when you had made the comment last time that maybe that you're secretly a cop.
I did.
Well, I just re-listened to the episode. So
Oh my gosh, like I feel like you're just telling some story I didn't live.
Yeah, and you also, it was also canon that you had established that you had bedazzled your mace.
Oh, well, that sounds right.
Yeah, and you covered it in pink and purple rhinestones, I think.
I think I also was surprised I had a mace.
Yes, because because you never use it.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm like, yeah, that's right, I don't.
I don't know.
Does Galaxy have a slot for dimension door?
No, magic doesn't work, remember?
Oh.
This is
oops.
like the first
You
time
can
ever.
always try.
As being a wizard, my first time ever wanting to be actually a fighter.
You're basically
So,
worthless.
Yes, that's another key detail that had happened last time is that magic has not been working. Every time that you've tried to cast a spell, I've been making you roll a d20, but not giving you the details as to why I'm making you roll that.
You just have to roll a you have to roll a natural 20, and then he'll be like, oh yeah, it suddenly worked. So,
That's true. Okay.
Well, maybe it won't work that way now.
Well,
get a natural 1.
maybe I want to use. Okay, just get ready for some loudness.
Okay, well, we're actually going to. I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative because you are now going to get into combats with these 4 policemen.
What if I say no?
You still have to roll initiative because if you are saying no, that means you're not participating in the fight, but you still have to go in order of the initiative.
Is there stone? Oh, no, we don't have magic. I was going to melt into stone.
I'm out of here.
A little hard.
Sayonara.
Just fade into the stonework, into the floor.
Okay.
So Mimi.
So my magic. So my.
I was going to wait and then help them. Surprise attack.
Oh, right.
Yeah, yes. Can't go anywhere in the stone.
Okay, so my unicorn butt backpack is only a regular backpack, correct?
Correct. It still looks like a unicorn's butt, but
Well,
it's
yeah,
just
of
no
course.
longer magical.
So was Boom? I forget. Was Boom inside of it?
Yes.
So Boom is gone.
Roll an Arcana check for
Well,
me.
wouldn't Boom be gone anyways because he's magic?
Oh yeah, he would just fall apart.
Isn't he dead?
Well, no, Mr. Bokbok is still around, and he still has all his mental faculties, even though it was magic that
Oh my
gave
God.
him sentience.
I love Mr. Bokbok.
Okay, let's try an arcane check.
Just in case folks were unaware.
13.
He's the love of my life. I
13?
love him forever.
Can I have a real roll? Because I have some help here. Because they're my buds.
No, 13's good enough.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Well, with a 13, I can tell you that you don't know for certain if Boom is safe or not. But the one thing that you do know is that the unicorn butt backpack just serves as a doorway to a pocket dimension.
Get it in the backpack. Get it in the backpack.
So, as far as you could tell, that dimension still exists. It's just your access to it has been removed.
So maybe Dimension Door could work, because it could free up my access. Who knows? Well, I think I'm going to try Dimension Door just in case.
Well, we have to roll initiative to see who
Dang
goes first.
it! Oh, what if... Okay.
And Fat Deb does not get advantage on initiative because that was caused by your magic item. So can you roll?
12.
Did you roll initiative? Fat Deb?
Well, now that I know I can't add the 2, I better roll again.
Wait, since it fell off the table, does it count or no?
No, it has to be on the table. Where's your dice?
No, it went away. She never had it.
Her dice tray?
Yeah, where's her
I
dice
had
tray?
a pink one. I don't know where it went. I rolled a 15, or do you want me to re-roll?
Nope. Mimi, what did you
Dang
have?
it.
12. Fat Deb?
15 as well.
15. Who's got the higher dexterity? I'm guessing Gallexy does.
Me.
Or it could be me.
What's your dexterity, Gallexy?
I have a higher one.
We'll call out the number, so...
+3, she has +2. I have a 16, she has a 15.
I have +3 as well.
Yeah, but what's the higher number?
Why are there 2 dexterities?
One's a saving throw, and one's your skill. One's your attribute, and one's a saving throw.
You're talking about the attribute.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
That's
Yeah.
the one on the left column?
Yes.
Yep.
I have a higher one.
Okay.
Fine.
All right. So the police, though, they got an initiative of 19, so they are actually going to go first.
Wow.
And,
wait, when can I say ice cream cake to see if it works?
That is a bonus action to do that, so it has to be on your turn. Do you have any reactions? You have reactionary spells.
Which ones are there? Is there any specific ones I can use?
Well, there's shield, so that's one that you throw up, and then that gives you a +5 to your AC until the start of your next turn.
So, like, mage armor or something?
No, mage armor, that requires an
Oh, yeah.
action. I think you also have counter spell, but these are not spells that they are casting.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay. That's not counter spell.
But do you don't even know what spells you have prepared, do you?
No. They're all mixed together. I got shield.
You got shield?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see if they actually hit you or not.
That sounds good. Wait, are they directing at me?
They're aiming at all of you.
How does that work?
Okay.
Oh, because all...
There's 4 of them, and there's only 3
okay.
of you, as far as they can tell, because Mr. Bokbok is in your backpack.
Spot back.
All right.
Come out, have him
So
do
let's
karate.
have the first one's gonna shoot at Fat Deb.
What?
That is
Come
good.
on.
And that first roll, that is going to be a natural 20. So you are going to take. Actually, there is no damage to this, but the taser gun.
Oh, it's a taser gun.
These prongs shoot out of the front in a flash and a bang, and there's metal wires that are connected to them that are stringing out and unspooling as it sinks into your metal breastplates. And that's when you feel the electricity go in throughout your body, and I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Well, that was intense.
I have written down some lower current hit points. Does that still go and play from our last venture of
Yes.
my... Okay, just double checking on that.
Now, which Constitution do I do then?
The saving throw.
This one.
This was what this?
+4.
13.
13. Okay, that is not good enough. And your body tenses up, and you shake, and everything starts to go black, and you feel yourself falling over onto the ground. Can you roll another Constitution saving throw? Because I want to see if you pee your pants in your unconscious state.
What the heck is wrong with you?
One more time, please.
No!
It's a very low DC.
What?
It's like as long as you get above a 12, you don't pee your
No,
pants.
she got 13 now.
Okay.
Birdie rolled that. No, for her. She was refusing.
Well, why the heck are you checking to see if I pee my pants?
Because it's funny.
I do pee my pants.
No, you got
What is-
15. You get
How?
to add 4.
I do not
Okay.
pee my pants.
All right,
Thank
so
you.
another one's going to shoot at Gallexy now because we're just
No.
going around the table.
Thanks.
That is going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
What?
What is your armor class?
I have a 13, but if I say ice cream cake, it's a 15.
No, then it would turn into an 18. Oh, that's right. If it was ice cream crate, that increases it by 2. And if you cast your shield spell, then it would only increase it by 5. So no matter what, this would hit.
Wait, so you allowed me to cast my shield?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is confusing.
So you have your ice cream cake shield. That is a physical shield that you carry around on your back, and when you try and activate it, it flies off of your back and just floats in the air in front of you.
It's an actual shield?
Yes, you also have.
I thought it was magic.
It is magic. It's a magical shield.
No, I thought it was like a bubble.
No.
I thought it just came out
You
of nowhere.
also, on top of that, have a spell that's called Shield that lets you temporarily, just for a single round, throw up an invisible barrier of air in between you and whatever is attacking you. So you have a physical magical shield, and then you have a magical spell shield, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. The physical magical shield, that requires a bonus action. The spell shield is a reaction.
Okay, thank you.
So, but even if you tried to cast the shield spell, which is a reaction, which you could do, it would not bring your armor class up high enough to block this taser tendril of metal that shot out and clung onto your robes. Okay. And it's almost in slow motion as the white electricity shoots across the wires and you see it go into your chest and everything starts shaking.
Oh, dang it. Do I get to do a
Constitution saving throw to see if you stay awake.
+0.
What, isn't it to see if she pees her pants?
This is to see if she stays awake or not.
I'm going to do that for me.
4, okay. Same thing with you. It's like you lock up and you
now let's see if I pee my pants.
Falling over.
Guess what? I pee my pants.
What did you roll?
2.
2, okay.
You mega peed your pants.
And then there's now a dark stain on the front of Galaxy's robes.
I drank a little too much.
As she falls over. All right. Mimi?
You're mean.
The next one is going to fire at you, and that is going to be a 12 to hit. What is your armor class?
15.
15, okay. The third one misses. The fourth one is going to try and pick up the slack.
How dare you?
And he fires. That is going to be a 22. And these metal prongs slash into you. You can feel the prick as they poke into your skin, and you can feel the electricity course into your veins. Can you roll a Constitution saving throw?
You can try.
Do you pee?
5, okay.
I'm the only one who didn't pee my pants.
No, this is just to see if she stays conscious or not. So you fall over after dodging out of the way of the first shot. The second one gets you, and you can feel yourself lock up. You bunch over, and you start going face first down into the concrete. I need you to roll another Constitution saving throw to see if you pee your pants.
14?
14. You do not pee your pants. Galaxy is the only one that pees her pants, and everything goes black.
I'm sorry that I have emotion.
Sorry that you have a weak bladder.
You all wake up
Some of us with wet pants.
moments later.
Or it could be dry.
It's
One of
Moments
us.
later.
you must have been out for a while because, well, it's still a little damp, but mostly dry.
And I'm like, gosh, who smells like pee?
You.
You have some hazy memories of what had happened on the street with these future past police officers and painful memories of the electricity that they shot into you. Galaxy may be wondering what kind of a lightning bolt spell that was that they had cast. Who would have woken up first?
Me, because the wet pee would have woke me up.
Okay, I want all three of you to roll another Constitution saving throw, and whoever gets the highest is the person that wakes up first.
Are you serious? I have 15.
I have urine in my pants.
I do not open. I have 12.
I have a 6.
Okay.
Let me go first, because you clearly said lowest.
Mimi, you wake up. And you are on a cot in it's kind of a prison cell, but there's no bars, there's no windows. But there is one wall is almost a complete mirror from ceiling to floor. And you see Galaxy and Fat Deb laying on cots next to you.
Oh, okay.
What would you like to do?
Are you gonna point and laugh at
I'm gonna do investigation.
Okay.
Sam? Fix it.
14.
14.
Yeah.
So with the 14, you do find a metal door that doesn't have any windows on. There's no handle on it from the inside. It looks like, but it does look like it's on hinges, and it looks like it swings in. You do see a camera with a blinking red light on it that's in the upper right-hand corner. And as you moved around the room and did your investigation, you saw that it was actually following you a bit as you moved around in the room.
Right, are we inside it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So it's just the three of you that's inside. It's a fairly large cell that you're in, but the walls are all cinder block and concrete. There is light that is coming from the ceiling, but it's the sort of light. It's like fluorescent lights that are up there, but it's lighting that you've never seen before.
Do you say we're surrounded by stone?
You are surrounded by stone, but it's worked stone, which I don't believe the spell works
Whatever.
with.
Okay.
Ba-dum-bum.
I use. Wait.
Oh, it's worked stone. Got it. Yep. Yeah. It's all bricks and cinder blocks and poured concrete, which I don't believe constitutes as stone for melding into.
Can I use my quarterstaff and jab at the camera?
You actually
break it?
don't have your quarterstaff with you.
I don't have. Where's Mr. Bokbok?
All of your things are gone.
Did they steal my unicorn butt backpack?
Is my scooter gone?
Maybe you look around. Yeah, the scooter's gone. The unicorn butt backpack is gone. Your own backpack with Mr. Bokbok in it is gone.
No! Did you kill Mr. Bokbok? I swear you killed me.
Did you listen to the fans?
I use my sixth sense. The sixth sense is where I know where Mr. Bokbok is.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Say something.
Where is this sixth sense telling me where Mr. Bokbok is?
So Sam, the sixth sense of yours, let's call it
The Bokbok sense.
let's call it perception. roll a perception check, and let's see if you can sense where Mr. Bokbok is.
Ouch. Okay.
You've got a really good perception.
Dude, it's like plus 10. I was not feeling that one, so I'm going to now feel it. Oh, looky woo, it's 25.
Okay. Fat Deb and
No, it was
Gallexy,
it was originally
you now
12.
wake up, and you see everything in the cell and in the room that I described to Mimi.
It was originally 12.
Could my stomach growl really loud?
It does, because and by that you can tell it's been a while since you were last awake and had something to
fed,
eat.
At
Yes.
least a half hour, dude.
Yes.
At least. Something to
At
say
least a
much.
half an hour.
Yes. So what am I doing?
You tell me.
Oh.
You wake up in this room. You're locked
I
in here.
point and laugh at Galaxy,
I punch your eye.
but you miss.
Roll an attack.
Thank
Oh
you.
my god, not again.
Another slap fight.
Wait, what am I rolling for?
I don't know.
You're gonna do a physical attack on her. Are you gonna defend yourself?
Oh, heck yes, I
Okay,
am.
then roll initiative between the two of you, please. Or maybe Mimi too. Do you want to intervene in this?
Nope, wait, should I add anything?
What's your initiative?
Oh, 18.
19.
Shoot.
No, I'm just messing with you.
Oh, Fat Deb gets to go first. She looks like she's about ready to attack you.
I was messing with you.
I just once again point and laugh.
No, what do you do, Galaxy?
I kick her.
Okay, roll an unarmed attack. So just roll that and add your strength modifier.
Natural
to it.
20.
Shut up.
Yes.
You're gonna seriously hurt her.
She kicks you in the shins, and do you have a strength modifier?
Me?
Yeah.
Where?
On your strength attribute, what's your strength?
13.
What's the modifier? Is it +1?
Oh yeah, +1.
Okay.
I'm
So-
not that strong.
All right. So normally you would, because it's an unarmed attack, it's normally just 1 plus your strength modifier, which would make it 2. But because you got a natural 20, it doubles the damage, so that it makes the 1 2, and then you add your strength mod to it. So you're gonna take 3 points of damage from her kicking you in the shin.
No, I take it all back.
You can.
No, I lick my fingers and stick it in her ear.
On top of kicking her?
No.
What the heck is wrong?
No, I never kicked her.
You're just trying to hurt me.
You can pull the punch if you wanted to.
I didn't think that kicking would hurt you. I did. What'd you think it would do?
I don't know. A lot.
Can I lick my finger and stick it in her ear instead?
Okay, and at this moment there's an and you hear some bolts unlocking
shit.
and the door swings in and two men walk in.
Cool, I'll be known as the feisty one. The one with like tattoos
With
like
the wet pants.
It should be
You
dry
are a
by now.
walking contradiction.
It should be dry by now. Jeez.
The first man that walks in, he is in a black suit with a black tie. He looks very severe looking, very serious, very, very down to business. And the second gentleman that walks in has a white lab coat on him.
Oh.
And he actually looks happy and very excited.
Oh dear. I glare at them.
Okay.
Should we speak common? Calming?
Common.
Okay.
What's common?
That's just the language that everyone speaks.
Yeah.
Oh.
Should we try that?
Well, it's been working so far
Oh, true.
with the people that
true.
you've been talking to.
Oh, maybe we should freak them out by speaking Elvish or something. Wait, what? Do you speak Elvish? It's different than ours.
I speak common, dwarvish, elvish,
Oh yeah.
and halfling.
Okay.
So yeah.
So all three of you do speak Elvish.
So we could just freak them out. We could sound really angry, but actually say nice things about them.
I love your coat so much. I want to buy the exact same thing, but in a really angry tone.
You look really handsome.
I just shake my head.
So they stand there and they look at you for a moment.
I say in common, why are we here?
The man in the suit, he turns around and he pulls in two folding chairs from the hallway. Brings them into the room. He shuts the door and he sets them up in front of the door, and he and the man in the lab coat sit down. And the man in the suit pulls out an electronic device that looks kind of like an iPad or an iPhone. And he starts tapping and doing some gestures on it. He says, "We did some DNA testing on you two." And he points at the two elves.
I'm sorry. What? I speak in common. What is that thing? Why is it glowing? It's so pretty.
The pudgy one, and he points over at Fat Dub,
The pretty pudgy one.
over there came out as a plain Jane Hobbit, with the exception of some odd radiation readings. In fact, you all have an odd radiation signal that we're trying to nail down.
Where are our things?
The pointy-eared girls here came back as, and I quote, an alien, a human, an orangutan, a polar bear, and a turtle. There was also mention that your blood samples give off some odd starbursts under a microscope. He makes another gesture on his pad, and he puts it back in his pocket, and he leans back, crosses his legs, and steeples his hands on top of his knees. Would you care to tell me what this is all about?
Excuse me, do not call me all those things. I'm an elf and I'm not ashamed of it.
Where are our things? Why have we been taken here against our will?
We don't know what kind of a threat you pose.
They're
Are you
part
aliens?
turtle.
I'm sorry?
They're part turtle. What kind of a threat could that be?
Fat up, shush.
What?
We don't know if you are aliens or other creatures or what kind of abilities or technology that you may have. So, and as far as we're concerned, you have no rights. You are not residents of this planet or of this system. So, we can do with you what we will.
Let me tell you this, Mr. Sir. You do not have rights on us. We are not owned. You cannot own us elven beings or us beings, because that is wrong. And also, we came here on accident. We didn't try to. We were forced. We didn't. We just bam popped here. So don't go pointing at me, Mr. Sir.
Can you explain the chicken?
Where is Mr. Bokbok?
He's in the lab. He's been very talkative.
Give me my chicken.
He's a friend of yours.
Yes, the very best of friend.
You'll be united with Mr. Bokbok shortly, but we need you to answer our questions first. Where are you from?
Hold up.
And will you taste as good as Mr. Bokbok?
No! All good things, all good things.
Magic chicken absolutely tastes the best.
Oh my god. I can only imagine.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, where the heck are we from again?
Yeah. Your mom's house.
You are from the Zeloshint Elven Kingdom.
We are from the Zeloshint Elven Kingdom. I knew this the entire time.
Say that 5 times fast.
I already forgot what I said.
Yeah.
Zeloshint.
Something like that.
Mr. Bokbok mentioned this kingdom. Is this a Dungeons and Dragons thing? There is a convention that's in town.
What is this Dungeons and Dragons?
Against my better judgment, my colleague here, Dr. Fowler, and he leans forward with a big smile on his face, and he's looking at all 3 of you very expectantly. He's like, wishes to run tests and experiments on you. Apparently, he thinks that you are key to the experiments that he is running.
What kind of experiment?
Oh! And he pushes the glasses back up on his nose. This is Dr. Fowler now. That's talking. He leans forward very excited. Oh, it's I've been working on experiments in exploring extra dimensional spaces outside of our universe, and I'm very, very close to breaking through that barrier and proving that there are other universes that exist outside of ours. And my theory is that the odd radiation signals that we're getting off of you, it's very similar to what I'm starting to read in my experiments. And I think you're somehow from that other dimension.
Okay, my question is, how does he think this is a good idea? All this world will go away and turn into magic. Actually, that sounds like a great idea.
Are we just crazy people dressed up at a convention?
Yeah, try to put my
Hold up. We're just like how Troy and Abed would get into an imaginary...
Yeah, you're just finally coming out of the delusion right now.
Yeah.
You're being confronted with reality.
Oh gosh.
If this wasn't family friendly, I'd have another theory.
Excuse me, but we were at this Dungeons and Dragons convention.
Well, I could see why you would fit right in there.
Yeah, this, we got some dude there has these devices or whatnot, can change your DNA to weird things. So, well, if we can just get our stuff back, we'll be back onto the convention.
Oh,
No, wait a second, Mimi. He could help us go back to our dimension or whatever he's calling it. If we help him with that, then he can help us with getting back home and defeating Christopherson. I just put my head in my hands.
I'm sorry, did you say Christopherson?
Yes.
Huh.
Well, what's your name, sir?
My name is Corbin. Corbin Fowler.
Why did Christopherson trigger something in your brain?
Well, he's my lab partner.
Kill him.
What? No! God, no!
I get ready.
No!
Bedazzled mace.
I try to calm you guys
You
down.
don't have your mace right now.
Fine.
Kill Christopherson.
Yeah, about that Christofferson, he's not exactly the greatest dude from where we are.
He killed our friends.
Christofferson, it lives in your dimension?
Yeah. Look, I don't know what's going on, but it seems that your partner is somehow connected to the whole evil in our land. And I wonder how it's all connected.
Well, I don't believe in good and evil. This is science.
Sure, buddy. Believe that.
So holding us against our will, that's not good nor bad to you? Living beings against their will.
Just give me a couple of days and you can be on your way. We'll set you up in a home. We'll give you food. Just give me a couple of days. And if it's inconclusive, then you can be on your merry way.
I'm not going anywhere where Christofferson is involved.
Oh, okay. He leans over and he whispers something into the suited man's ear, and he nods. Okay. We have some discussions to. So let's chat it over. But I think that's probably doable.
And I need my chicken back.
And I also have another question. Where is my unicorn butt backpack?
Oh, and the suited man looks at him. He's like, well, we didn't find anything really interesting about it. Same radiation as the rest of them, so it's just a backpack.
Can I have it, please?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we could give you your things back that aren't weapons.
Thank you. Did you at all find a stick?
What?
A stick,
Yeah, a stick. With my belongings?
like a magic wand. Is that what you're getting at?
Possibly.
Yeah, we did find a stick. That thing we still wanted to run some more studies on.
I would like my precious stick back. It's, he's my only friend.
Roll a persuasion check.
So sad. I have a +0 on that. Oh, that looks so weird for a second. 6.
6. Okay.
I'm not gonna take it now.
Well, I'll see what I can do. But it's gonna be fine. Just a couple of days. I think you're the proof that I needed that eventually we should be successful. But I think with you here, this helps us to narrow down the focus of what we should be experimenting on. So just a couple of days.
Give us back our stuff. And get Christofferson out, and then we will talk further into the details.
Okay. So they get up. They leave the room.
Do they shut the door?
They do shut the door, yes.
Did they leave their folding chairs?
No, they took the folding chairs with them. And when the door shuts, you can hear a ching, ching, ching as the locks go back in place on the door.
Can we
so
talk? Can we
what
talk
now?
in Elven from now on, so then they don't hear us?
Sure.
Because if we might plan, because they can understand common.
So do you want to do an accent when you do Elvish to know that to distinguish when the difference between speaking Common or Elvish?
So we
No.
could do
No, terrible idea.
a British accent.
No.
But Elvish. No.
No, it's fine.
No.
Darn
So
it.
just call it that when you're switching to a different language.
Okay.
So switching to different language.
Woo!
What's going on? What are we gonna do?
I have no idea.
And what the heck are they talking about?
Maybe-
What's this Dungeons and Dragons convention?
I don't know. It sounds weird.
It sounds really nerdy.
Oh my gosh, total.
Who would ever
nerds.
go there?
And why do people joke about Dungeons and Dragons? They're very dangerous things.
And what have I heard about these daughters? No,
No.
no.
Maybe we agree to have the test run on us, and then as we leave the room, we could try to escape.
Yeah, but how are they going to do this test?
But
How are we gonna get home?
I don't know, but I don't want to be anywhere near that Christofferson.
Well, maybe they'll get rid of him. And then we could go back home.
Do they seem very trustworthy? They locked us up in here. I mean, they don't know if they came into our world when we feel the same. Yeah, but the thing is, we're here.
Okay, but now they said I was Hobbit, and you guys are all these different animals. Like polar bear.
It is a compliment to be
Orangutan.
related to these wonderful creatures. But I don't know, they were making it up?
So we need to dig a tunnel and get out of here.
So someone should stand in front of the security camera the whole time and do Fat Deb do a puppet show.
Or I could just do a dance routine.
No, but you have to get really close to the camera.
That's fine. There's a lot of good facial expressions.
Getting close to the camera is not the problem.
No.
Okay.
It's what she does for the performance. That's where she has contention.
Maybe under one of the beds. Right?
A tunnel?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what are you going to use? We need a
Well,
shovel.
I thought you were saying, how are we going to get back? We could maybe, like, I don't know, escape and see what kind of tests they're running. And that way, maybe it could give us an answer of how to escape.
Or one of us hides by the door, and when we hear them unlock it,
But won't the security cameras pick us up hiding?
I think our best bet is to go along with the test until we figure out how we could get back home. And then, we can beat them up and go home.
so we go along with the testing, but then
When
we
we
attack them once they let us out of the cell.
Or once we find out how we can go home.
Exactly.
Okay.
We have our plan, Father.
Okay. So you did all this discussion and planning in Elvish.
Yes.
Half an hour goes by, and then there's another, and the door opens up. And this time it's the same two gentlemen, one man in the dark suit and the other man, Dr. Fowler, in the lab coat. And it does appear that there are a couple of guards that are standing outside. And there's also a metal-looking man that is standing out there as well. It's a little bit smaller than the rest of the people that are in the hallway waiting for you. But it's a very sleek, modern design in a human form with 2 arms and 2 legs, but no face. It's just a reflective, flat, curved piece where a face should be.
What color is it?
Silver. It's a very bright, polished silver.
I was going to be like C-3PO.
And you can see, the joints and some of the hydraulics and other technology that goes into this metal creature that's there, and just standing there waiting with the other guards.
What is that?
This is it's a robot. It's one of the automated robotic guards here that we have at the facilities. So, so come with me to my lab, and no Christopherson. I promise. He's going to stay in his lab and won't have anything to do with the test that we were going to be doing.
But he's still a part of the project, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, yes. Well, he's, like I said, he is my partner.
Do you swear upon your honor that he won't be involved?
With the experiments with you? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's you've proven to me by now is like you're sentient people. It's just like it'd be immoral to like do anything that you're not comfortable with. And it's like, I know that this is kind of a gray area. I'm kind of holding you against your will right now, but it's which I appreciate. But yeah, it's like I whatever I can do to make you less uncomfortable with all this is what I want.
Where is my chicken?
Oh, he's Mr. Bokbok is in the lab already. We're gonna go see him.
Okay.
I don't believe you.
Your scooter is there too.
Oh, he knows about my scooter.
Well, duh.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Can I try casting conjure animals and then like, I don't know, I could conjure a little bug and then the bug could listen to, or like, I don't know, look at everything from a different angle, see if there's anything we miss, and then it could tell me.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Roll a d20.
Oops. They're helping me.
No, that's not the way this works. What was the number?
It was 9.
9? Okay. So you try and reach out to your magic, and it feels like it's right there. It feels closer than what it was before, but it still feels like that there's this invisible barrier between you and the magic that you're trying to reach.
May I try again?
Can I try Mage Hand?
Let's have Gallexy go first. Okay.
It's a cantrip.
Yep.
So should I still roll though?
Roll a d20. Yep.
Nope. So that fell in my hand. Okay, let's just. I have to do my strat. Okay. Do I add anything?
Nope. What is the number?
11.
11. Okay. So you focus very hard, and similar reaction to what Mimi had is that you said the words right, you did the incantations with your hands right, but there's something in between you and accessing the magic that you're trying to get a hold of to form the spell, and it just fizzles out. Nothing happens.
It's probably this dimension because the other dimension's not open, so we can't reach it. And once
Can I
it gets
try
open,
it one more time?
Sure.
18.
18. Still, you get so close, and it's like you're about ready to break through, and in fact there's like a bead of sweat breaks out on your brow as you're focusing so much trying to break through this invisible barrier to get at the magic, and it's not enough.
now what if I try again?
Okay, well, hold on. So they've just walked into the room, and both of you are just sort of like standing there, mumbling and moving your hands around, and they're waiting for you to come with them out into the hall.
Yeah, we're just doing that.
Because each time that you cast a spell, that's 6 seconds. So we are now like, you've been standing there for 12 seconds.
They already think
we're gonna stand there longer.
Oh, okay.
they already think we're weird. Might as well make it.
Yeah. So Dr. Fowler's like, come this way.
1 second.
Oh, okay.
Can I blink?
10.
10. Okay. No, nothing happens.
Can I blink and go on the other side of the door, and then I go trying to run off to see what this building is like? Why not?
Because we're going to follow through and see what we can to see if there's just a way where we know how to escape.
Well, she can do whatever she wants. You want to try and cast blink? Can you roll a d20 for me?
18.
18. So similar to when they tried to cast spells, you try and reach out, and you can feel Mishakal's presence. The source of your magic is just out of your reach for whatever reason. There's an invisible barrier in between you and Mishakal.
Michigan.
So I take it that didn't work.
It did not work.
Okay, so with my head held high, I follow them.
Okay.
I guess I follow.
All right. You all walk out into the hall. Dr. Fowler and the man in the black suit, they take the lead. But on either side of you, this large hallway, there are 2 guards to your left and 2 guards to your right. And at the very end, the security robot, you could hear following and not making any noise whatsoever. So normally you would think that there would be a lot of like clanking or thudding of the metal touching on the floor, but whoever built this robot or designed it very well that it moves along more silently than the people walking down the hallway right now. And as you're walking down the hallway, all 3 of you get goosebumps as you go by this one room. And as you go by, you can see that it's a locked door, but there's a window that you can see. Actually, Fat Deb may not be actually tall enough to see through it.
I'm like, what? What are you looking
You
at?
get this feeling, but you two, as you walk by, you see through this window for just a moment. As you're walking by, you see a bright light. It almost looks like that there's lasers that are going off in this room and an experiment that's happening there. And as you go walking by, that's just as you see a human lifting up some goggles from their head and looking out at you with a curious look. And it is
Christopherson.
Christopherson. But he looks human. He looks alive. He looks like a regular person, but there's no mistaking the features that he has, that is Christofferson in some other form. He's not in a vampire form right now, and he's wearing a white lab coat that's in this room, and you keep walking on by.
What is that man in there doing as an experiment?
Oh, Dr. Christofferson is using plasma and lasers to try and generate a field that he feels like would be that will break down the barriers between our dimension and the one right next to us.
Okay, my question is though, did we get this feeling because of Christofferson or because of trying to break through the dimension?
Roll an Arcana check, actually.
I know it's deep thinking.
So deep.
I know.
Deepest. I was gonna say that.
13.
13. You think it's because of the ladder, of him trying to break through.
Okay.
Because when you got that close to that room, you got goosebumps because suddenly your access to your magic, that invisible barrier that separates you from it, got a lot thinner. And just like one little bit of a push, you think that maybe you could actually break through.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking that we get our stuff back and then we make a mad dash to the portal room thingy.
We have to wait till it's open.
Well, we could just give it a little push
To what portal thingy?
back to our dimension.
Where Christofferson is?
Yeah. Okay, so we're following them.
Yep. And he leads you down the hall and around a corner to another laboratory that looked very similar to the one that Christofferson was in. And he lets you in, and there's lots of experiments and microscopes and other devices and computers that are set up in this room. And on a couch is Mr. Bokbok.
Mr. Bokbok.
And he hops on. Mimi!
Mr.
Gallexy, fifth time you made it!
I pick him up. Wait, where's Stubby?
Stubby is not there.
Didn't you leave him back home?
No. Where is the cat?
Oh, this is Dr. Fowler now. I was like, there was no cat when you got brought in. What did it look like?
Gray stubby cat.
A gray stubby cat. Okay, I can ask around and see if anyone saw a gray stubby cat.
Okay. Tears kind of well up in my eyes.
I named the cat.
They don't even know the name. I know. I
You just
named
said it
it.
was Stubby.
I said a gray stubby cat.
Named Stubby.
I didn't say that. Okay. What's in this place that we're in now?
Okay.
What's happening?
So Dr. Fowler, he asks the three of you to sit down on some chairs, and he starts putting some cuffs and sticky wires on you and on your temples and all over your head. And he's like, okay, just relax. I'm just going to take some readings on what's going on right now. So he pulls out a data pad or an iPad-looking device, and he starts taking a look at it, and he starts tapping around on it, and like half an hour goes by, and he's still just tapping away on it, looking at it, recording. There are still guards that are in the room. Mr. Bokbok is there, looking around. All your stuff is actually there. It's just seems to be all laid out on a table on the other side of the room. So like your staff is there, your mace is there, your old pistols are out there as well. All of your equipment is all laid out, and it looks like they're cataloging it and studying all of these things.
Can you tell them to stop touching our items?
Oh, yeah, well, we still have a few more experiments to run on them. But yeah, no one's like actively, like, they'll all be touching them here while you're present.
What experiments are you doing on our items?
Well, we're trying to figure out, like, so a really interesting thing about all of you and all your things is that you seem to be absorbing radiation rather than giving it off. Do you know about like carbon dating? Anyway, so there's this test that we could do to figure out how old something is. But based off of these readings from you, it's almost like you are getting younger instead of getting older.
Benjamin Button.
and we're trying to figure out why that is. It's like your body should not be absorbing radiation. It should be getting rid of radiation as you get older and you move through time. And there also is like this, and he looks around for a moment and he sort of leans forward towards all three of you a little, like a little conspiracy-like. He's like, and I think I have had a theory for a while about a new kind of radiation, but I haven't been able to prove it until you three. This is one kind of radiation that you are giving off that Dr. Christofferson has been finding in his experiments as well. And he looks around again. I call it Fey radiation. Huh? What do you think?
I just frown.
Oh.
I thought you were going to say fart.
No.
That's what I do.
You're a genius?
Or fairy?
Yeah, it could be a lot easier. Just fairy.
Or
Or
fairies?
Or fairy.
Am I a hobbit fairy?
Well, no. But we have hobbits here. It's generally you only work in space and cramped rooms and stations and things like that. That's why you're so tiny. But I don't have to tell you that, right?
What?
You're not familiar with hobbits?
No. Explain.
Well, hobbits. It's since we've been out in space for so long, it's they started genetically modifying people to make them smaller to work in smaller hazardous spaces, and so it's almost like another species of human has sprung up over the last 150 years.
We're in
What
space?
year is it?
Like, no, you're on Earth.
Oh, what'd you say?
For people going
missed
into
it.
space.
Yeah.
What year is it?
I forget the specific year that I threw up, but you got it from the floating silver device when
Oh,
you first came
right,
here.
yeah.
It was like the machine I told you the year. I think it was 2236.
So how much longer are these tests gonna take?
Only a couple of days.
Okay. Yeah, alright.
Will they be painful?
We might have to take some more blood. Then you might feel a little pinch from that.
It's very quiet.
All right, so
Okay.
so you're in the room. They run a couple more tests on you. It goes on for a couple of more hours. Any other questions or anything else that you'd like to do? Because otherwise, Dr. Fowler would be like, okay, I think that's enough for today. I think we can finish up. Well, we'll send you back to your rooms, and we'll pick this back up again tomorrow.
Okay, what were you testing us? Like, what were you doing with the thingamabob there?
Well, it's just trying to get more detailed readings off of you while you're awake, because I thought, and I'm already seeing some spikes in the Fey radiation that's coming off of you, in the amount of regular radiation that you're absorbing. So you just being awake has already given me tons of new data to analyze and try and figure out what's going on.
Interesting.
So maybe tomorrow we can have you interact more with each other or your things, and maybe that will give us some different results.
Can I have a unicorn blanket?
He looks around and can we get her a unicorn blanket
And some chips and salsa?
and some chips yeah, we can get
Yes,
those for
please.
you.
Can
Yeah.
Mr. Bokbok please stay in my room? Along with our other belongings.
And sandwiches.
Sure. Okay, so you're hungry. You're hungry. Okay, yeah, we'll get you some food.
Thank you.
Yep. So they start packing you up and bringing you back to your room. And similar reaction when you went by the room before that Christofferson Christofferson was in. Only this time, he's not in there, but it looks like the device, the experiment that he has set up, is still running right now. And it looks to be like there are a dozen different sort of light laser guns. They're all pointed at a single space in the middle of the room. And they're all crisscrossing and slashing into each other, and in the middle of it there seems to be like this pocket of bright light, almost like a mini star that exists in the middle of the room, and it's swirling and giving off little bulges here and there, and it's just running and giving off a noise as you go by, and you get that same feeling where you get goosebumps from the energy coming off of it.
We need to take that.
Mage hand, go.
I can try to use Mage Hand again since I feel
As we're by the door.
Okay, roll a d20.
Okay. No adding anything?
Nope.
9.
9. Okay.
19.
But I have advantage.
It's true.
You think that if you were able to get closer to the thing, that might make it easier to break through the barrier and cast a spell.
Someone throw a fat dip into the window.
What? No.
What the heck? All right, fine.
Not yet. We have to play this out.
Oh, but we're so close.
But we need that glowing thing.
Yeah. If you want to try, be my guest. But then we might not get chips. We might not get chips and salsa.
Or no sandwiches.
Well, she's looking through her spell, so it looks like that she might be she's thinking about doing something. Better hurry, Deb. They're pushing you along in the hallway. You're ready to go past the room.
Don't got all day.
All right. You get pushed down the hallway past the room, and you get put back in your familiar room. And the door locks behind you, but this time, Mr. Bokbok is with you.
Yay! I hug him.
He hugs you back.
Yay!
Mimi, do you know what any of this is about?
We don't have any coffee right now, but we can request some.
Oh, they've got coffee.
Have you had some?
Oh my god, it's so good. And there's so much of it. They've got like an unlimited supply. They have a machine. The only thing it does is make coffee. All the time.
Why would they want that?
Why wouldn't you want that?
Fight.
Okay, well, you can have more coffee later, I'm guessing.
No. So, nothing else that you all do? Okay.
I mean, in Elven, I say we should, after we get the food and everything, try to see what's inside that
water,
door.
drink shows up, and if you request anything else, they bring that too. They bring more coffee to Mr. Bokbok. If you ask for whiskey, they even bring whiskey. And so it's just like whatever you ask for, they do their genuine best to make sure that you're comfortable and to bring it to you, but they do keep the door locked. They keep you locked in this room.
Do we trust these guys or what?
No.
I mean, they're giving us all the stuff we need, right? They're
They're trying to reach to our home.
No, but that's Christofferson.
Yeah. We could just kill him before anything happens, right?
You can't solve everything by murder.
I'm tired.
Okay.
So you go to bed.
Gallexy's tired. Very
right.
tired.
So the next day you get woken up.
Oh, I need new underwear. So I need new
Do you have another accident, dude?
no, because it's all nasty. I need some undergarments.
Okay.
Just
They will bring you some clean underwear if you request
okay,
it.
thank you.
Okay. So the next day, Dr. Fowler is there, and he brings you back into his laboratory and starts doing some more experiments with you. But this time he has asked you to start handling your equipment and start and he asked you, he's like, can you go through these things and tell me how you use them and what they do?
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, he pulls out your magic wand, your stick. He's like, can you tell me what this thing is and what it's used for?
It's a stick.
It's do you want me to tell the truth? Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
It makes
Wait, you're asking the doctor
Yeah,
that?
why would you ask him that? You want to lie or the truth?
It makes sparkles.
Oh, I would love to see that. Can you here? And he holds it out to you and he hands it to you. Can you make sparkles now with it?
Do you think the wand could increase my chances of magic?
Are you asking me, the DM, or
Yes, DM.
It very well could, yes.
So I take it and let me use. I have this old spell that I've never used before, I don't think. And it could do something. Acid splash could totally be sparkles if needed, but that wouldn't really work. Where is it? Color spray.
Color spray, okay.
Yeah, it's first level. It's illusion. Okay. I'd like to do that, please.
Okay.
Should I roll?
Yep, roll a d20.
Do I add anything?
Your magic wand, that is a wand of the war mage, right?
Yeah.
Do you know, is it a +1 or a +2 on it?
I've never known any. Wait, let me.
I think it's a +2.
Okay, thank you. So, okay.
Yep, so roll a d20 and add 2 to it.
16.
16 total? Okay. So you hold out the magic wand. Nothing.
Sorry, it's a little harder here to do it.
That's okay.
It seems like it's improving.
So the next item he moves on to is Fat Deb's holy symbol for Mishakal. And Fat Deb, that's when you realize it's like this had been taken off of your person. This is a very personal and valuable thing of yours because it's another symbol and medallion of you being a cleric of Mishakal. And he's like, and whose item is this?
Apparently mine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow.
He holds it out to you and he hands it to you. He's like, so what do you do with this?
Guys, what do I do with that?
You pray to the god Michigan.
Oh, Michigan! Thank you for...
Do you guys have Michigan here?
Yeah, the state of Michigan. Yeah, that exists here.
There's a whole state of... That's insane.
Do you have pasties? Because I could eat one of those right now.
Yes, yeah. I don't know. I've never been there.
I'm curious about that room that we saw Christopherson in. Do you mind if we could go in there? I feel like we should.
I thought you didn't want to be in the same room with him.
No, could he leave while we just, look at the things?
Oh, sure. Yeah, excuse me for one moment. And he gets up, leaves the room.
Well, this is awkward. Can I do investigation around this little...
Sure.
$15.
15? Okay, what are you investigating? What are you looking for?
Any clues to get home?
In here, on some of the computer screens, you do see some odd models and visuals that are being shown, and it does seem to be mapping out like two parallel worlds with them coming very, very close to each other, but something keeping them apart. And it seems to be showing like that's what they're trying to break through at this point and trying to connect these two worlds together with them. But other than that, it's a lot of computer equipment. It's very advanced. It looks brand new. It looks somewhat similar to the equipment and technology that you ran into in Atlantis, but all of this looks like it's in good working order. If Ian was here with you, you would suspect that he probably would be able to log into the systems or do something with this technology, but you're not well versed in it. And other than that, it seems to be a lot of other scientific equipment. It does look like they have similar sort of laser guns in here, like in Christopherson's lab, and all of your equipment again is laid out on a table.
Interesting.
Why don't we take our stuff?
Then they'll know.
What? They'll know what?
That we stole. It's our stuff.
Yeah, we'll just
Okay.
play dumb and pretend like we thought they meant we could have it back.
Okay,
And then we
let's
kill
put it in
them.
our bags. We put our stuff in our bags. At least I do.
Because I have my unicorn backpack.
I don't have a bag.
Too bad.
You have a bag. You have a backpack.
No, I put it in one of their bags because I'm too lazy.
You put your bag in one of their
I
bags?
don't have a bag. Do I have a bag?
Have a bag.
You have a bag, yes.
I put it in my bag.
Okay. All right. All right. So,
So now we have weapons.
yes, you do have weapons. Dr. Fowler comes back and he's like, okay, Dr. Christopherson has agreed to, and he looks at the three of you, he's like, oh, you've put all your stuff back on.
Oh, were we not supposed to?
No, that's, I would love to run some scans on you after this, though, with all your possessions. I was hoping to do it one at a time, but if this is more comfortable for you, we could do them all at once, I guess.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
All right, and he leads you into the other laboratory. Christopherson is not there, but the experiment that he's been running with all of the laser guns all pointed at the single point and the glowing, undulating sphere in the middle of the room is still there and still running. And the hair on your arms and the back of your neck all stand up straight from the goosebumps from the energy that you're getting off of this thing.
So we ask the dude, what is this thing? Have we asked him that yet?
What is it?
It's Dr. Christopherson is I had said before is like this is his attempt to breaking through to the barrier to another dimension using lasers and plasma.
Can we touch it?
Oh, I would not advise that. No, that would no.
Okay,
If you want to lose your hand, sure.
I pull out my wand, and since I'm closer to it, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna try doing color spray,
Okay.
and I'm gonna roll, and I'm gonna add 2.
Okay.
12. Can I go again?
So if you walk into the room and you try that and still nothing happens. You can try again, but you'd have to get closer.
Okay. I would just like to do a little experiment just to see if some of my my energy of life comes back. Can I just get a little closer? The thing.
Just a little bit closer, but it's pretty dangerous.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, I would not advise touching it.
I take like 3 feet closer to it.
Okay.
I'm totally going to touch it.
11.
11. Okay. Still nothing happens.
Can I just get this smidge's bit closer? It's almost there, but
I don't think so. I don't think it'd be safe for you to get any closer to it. And he actually gets in between you and the sphere. So you could still get closer if you wanted to, but you'd have to
Kill him.
dodge around him or push him back, which would potentially push him into the thing.
Ooh, ice cream cake. 'Cause I have my shield on now.
Roll a d20.
Actually, never mind. I actually couldn't know. Cause what would the shield do? Yeah. I just try to just do a little sidestep. Just kind of a.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah, I do that.
And you go, okay, yeah. So let's do we're gonna do a contest because he's gonna try and stop you. He is going to do athletics. You can do athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics, please.
Okay. He got a 4.
I got an 11.
Okay. All right. So you fake out, you juke one way, and then quickly dodge the right and get around him, and you are now within 5 feet of the glowing sphere in the room.
Color spray. Come on. 6.
6. Okay.
Can I cast
Read it.
my,
All right. So I think at this point we need to roll initiative.
Dang it! Should have got a higher one because I could have proved. My rolling sucks.
So, Sam, before we get to that, what was it that you were going to try and do?
Can I cast conjure animal?
You want to try calling it? Okay, sure. Roll
Call
it.
a fly.
Yep. Roll a d20.
Oh, we're not doing very good today. 9.
9. Okay. Yep. You can't break through.
None of my spells work. For this.
Did you hack our dices or something?
I can't help it if you all suck at this.
I get a 20 for trying to kick Deb, and now suddenly I get these super small.
It's karma. All my spells are like attack or trying to save or something.
All right, so if you attempt to get closer to the glowing sphere in the middle of the room, we are going to roll initiative to see who goes first, because you're making Dr. Fowler very nervous now with how close that you were getting to it, and that means that he will probably like start calling the guards in. So I need everyone to roll initiative.
Okay, now what if I step back?
Instead of moving forward?
Yes.
Is that what you do?
What do you guys think?
I don't know. I don't think we should get in a battle with the dudes that are, holding us hostage.
Okay, so then I go back.
Okay, you take a step back.
Ooh, I got an idea. Can I try to remove the curse to see if that stone thing is cursed or anything? Does that make any sense?
What stone thing?
The glowing thing?
The glowing thing.
You want to cast remove curse on it?
It says, at your touch, so I have to touch it.
Oh, see, no.
Oh, no.
Your mom's eyes just lit up right there.
It says, if the object is a cursed magic item, its curse remains, but the spell... Oh, never mind. That makes no sense. Sorry.
Is Fat Deb going to roll up there and touch it?
I mean, I've been thinking about it, but I feel like you're going to kill me.
It's
I just
true.
have this gut feeling.
I step back.
Okay. You step back and Dr. Fowler, it's like, because you faked him out. It's like he turns around, like he's wide-eyed and white as a ghost right, and it's like, okay, good. Like, no, please don't get it any closer. Please. Okay, no, this is a bad idea. Everyone out of the room. Everyone out. That's when the guards start coming in, and they've got tasers with them, and they're like, all right, come on this way, back to your room. And they start moving you towards your room.
Well, luckily, we have everything on us.
Yeah, they haven't taken your stuff, but they do march you back to your cell and lock you back in. Dungeons & Dragons & Daughters is a proud member of the Block Party Podcast Network. Check out other shows such as GM Showcase, Story Arc, We're So Bad at Adventuring, and more.